Hi my loves, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Ehi and I'm a lawyer who loves to cook and literally adores everything kitchen. So today I'm sharing my all-time fave plantain porridge recipe. Now this recipe is a hit back to back. The beautiful thing about this recipe is you can use it for yams and potatoes and it is always amazing. Trust me guys, this is the best plantain porridge recipe you will see on the internet in a long time. My name is Ehi and you're welcome to my kitchen. Let's get cooking. Okay loves, so these are the ingredients that we need for our plantain porridge recipe. So this is going to be making up the base of our porridge. We have some Tatashe, also known as red chili bell pepper, sweet red bell pepper, some Scotch bonnet pepper for spice. You can either increase or reduce the quantity depending on how spicy you'd like it. We have some onions. Again, you can either reduce or increase the quantity depending on if you are an onion person or not. Then we have some fresh tomato and garlic. Guys, if you are not used to putting garlic in your porridge, after this video I think you should try it. It really amps the flavor and the bangs. So we are going to be deseeding the Tatashe and the bell pepper, and then we're going to be blending all of this together. I'll be slicing these onions and then blend every other thing together. We have our seasoning cube. We have our blended crayfish. This is very important. It is not optional if you want this to bang. Palm oil, of course. Some smoked Titus fish, also known as mackerel fish. This actually just takes the meal to a whole new level. Some chopped scent leaves, also known as ifiri. You can either use ugu or spinach. I don't really like the way spinach comes out, but I think ugu is a very great alternative. And here we have our semi-ripe plantains. So you can also use the unripe plantains or the very ripe ones depending on what your preference is. And then, like I said, you can also make use of potatoes or yams with this recipe and it will still bang. Let's get right into the cooking process. So to begin, the first thing I do is add in my palm oil and just let that heat up for a bit. Let's just scrape this all in there because add in our chopped onions. You want to saute that till it is nice and fragrant. Now, as always, I like to flavor my oil with some thyme and some curry powder. My loves, the aroma coming from this is heavenly at this point. Once it is nice and fragrant, then you want to go in with blended pepper mix. Mix that all up till fully combined. And then I like to add in my first batch of seasoning at this stage. I'm going to cover that and allow it to simmer on medium-low heat for about 5 minutes. So after about 5 minutes, this is what we have. So what you are literally aiming for is for this to cook until the oil starts to float over the top like this. And then we have our stew base. At this point, I like to go in with some Nutmeg Masala. So this is optional, but trust me, if you include this in your recipe, you will look for me and dash me dollars, because it takes the flavor, aroma and taste of this meal to a whole new different level. Then I added in my crayfish. You really want to be generous with your crayfish, but you want to be careful so you do not put too much of it, because it can overshadow the entire flavor and taste of the food. Then I added in deboned shredded mackerel. Give that a good mix. Cover that up and let it cook on medium-low heat for about 3 minutes. After about 3 minutes, this is what we have. Trust me, my loves, the aroma at this point should be dragging your neighbors to your doorsteps. You notice I have not adjusted my seasoning yet. That's simply because I had sprinkled some salt over the top of these plantains just to ensure that it retains its color and vibrance. So I'll need to adjust the seasoning afterwards just to ensure that I don't end up putting too much seasoning into this. Can you see how vibrant this already looks? Like it already looks like we're about to have a sumptuous meal for dinner. Then you want to add in water to ensure that the plantain cooks. So you want to be careful at this point of the quantity of water that you add so that you do not add too much and then it becomes really watery. I personally like my porridge thick, so I didn't put too much water. Again, I have chopped the plantains into small bits so it wouldn't take long for it to cook. Now it is at this point you want to check if you indeed need to adjust your seasoning. I felt like I needed to adjust mine a little bit, so I added an extra cube of seasoning, just a single cube though. Gave it a quick mix, covered it up, and allowed this to cook on medium-low heat for about 7 minutes. So guys, I actually left this for 9 minutes, and after about 9 minutes, wow, this is what we have. Can you see how amazing this looks and feels? Trust me, at this point, the aroma in your kitchen, your neighbors will not be able to withstand it. Trust me. So it is at this point that I add in my chopped scent leaves. Like I said, you can make use of chopped pumpkin leaves, also known as ugu, but the scent leaves just really brings out the flavor, and that's very nice taste that you like. Once you've mixed in the scent leaves, you need not do anything further than serve. Can you see how beautiful this looks? So if you are not an oil person, you can actually reduce the quantity of the oil in this, but trust me when I tell you that once this cools down, you'd hardly even notice the oil because it will form into a thick, nice looking porridge. But I like to eat my meals hot, so let's serve and enjoy. My loves, just look at how amazing this looks. Like your eye go don't chop before your belly go chop, because what is this goodness? Like I said, if you try this meal my way, it will bang no cap, and you will look for me and dash me dollars. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done that already. Turn on post notifications so that you'll be the first to know each time I post amazing recipes like this. Don't hesitate to like this video if you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to leave a sweet comment in the comments. You know how we do it. And please do not hesitate to share this video with as many people as you want to share it with. Bye guys.